Hello, I'm TG and this is Timberborn. Today, I'm gonna be starting a brand new hard mode world, which I'm also gonna be doing on this pretty challenging map. Now, if you don't really know what Timberborn is, then it's pretty much a game where you have to not make your beaver population die. And the easiest way to do that is supply them with all the essential things they need, like water, food, and most importantly, wood. We'll also get some inventors up in here so we can start making some science to unlock some new stuff later. And alright, I also kinda forgot that I have to select where they can actually cut down trees at. So let's quickly get that marked so they can get right back to work. There we go. I'll also select all of this so we can get some more wood and get this field cleared out for some other stuff in the future. We can also start preparing this little path so that we can get over to the other side and get those trees over there as well. And it is also a perfect place to place down a dam, as it'll act as a little bridge and it'll stop all the water from flowing out of here, which will be pretty useful when we get into our first drought. And before I forget, we need the most mission critical thing placed down right now, which is a farmhouse, as it'll supply us with plenty of potatoes for our beavers, and we'll also set it to planting, so that when the potatoes grow, they can pick it up and immediately place down some more so that they can continue growing while they collect the next potato plant. Now it's time to slap down some more breeding pods, as that's how we'll be able to get more beavers. How the breeding pods work? Well, you pretty much just put water and berries into a pod, and after doing that for some time, a baby beaver will come out of it. Then they become kid beavers, and then after that, those grow up to be normal beavers that can work for us infinitely. Now, when we get more beavers, they'll need a place to sleep, so let's put down a few barracks here for them to sleep in, as well as a few lumberjack flags so that they can cut down all of these dead trees over in this area. And let's also get that wood storage built so we can store all of those delicious logs somewhere. Wait, why is everyone thirsty? Also, why are there no beavers in the farmhouse? Get in there! Start playing those delicious potatoes out so you don't starve to death. Because look at this! We probably have like no berries anymore. Talking about berries, can we get these breeding pods built? Like, hello? Also, on a side note, the first of many droughts has already begun, and we should be fine as we have the dam built, and our population isn't quite big enough to chug down all of this water during this 5-day drought, which will definitely change once we have like 30 or 40 beavers in the future, but we'll just worry about that when we get there. Alright, we're almost halfway through the drought. Let's see, why is everyone unhappy? Hunger? Uh-oh, these potatoes aren't even grown yet. Though actually, these ones almost are. But I just realized we don't even have a grill to cook them in. So let's get one built as soon as possible, so that when these first few potatoes grow, they can immediately get cooked. Because we're not gonna last very long if we're not gonna have any sort of food. Alright, great. We got a little bit of science already, which means we'll be able to unlock and put down this forester. Now, before we can even make the forester, we'll first need a lumber mill set up, so that we can get the planks required to make it. There we go, got the planks. So now it's just a matter of placing down this forester and marking the area where we want the trees to grow. So we'll just put down a small little patch here. It also has enough reach to expand our blueberry field a little over here, so let's do that real quick. Now, ideally, we would remove this dam, place down a floodgate where the dam was, but because we're approaching a drought soon, what I'll do instead is put the floodgate down behind the dam, so that the floodgate can be built, while also keeping most of the water from flowing out of here. And what this floodgate will allow us to do is to close it off before a drought starts, so that we can keep more than just half the water level in here, which will allow us to have the water last longer during a drought. Uh-oh, we have absolutely ran out of these dead trees to cut down for logs. I guess you'll just have to work over here instead. But there might be a slight problem with that, and that's the fact that none of these trees got planted yet. But I mean, it should be fine. Like, once the forester is built, that shouldn't really be a problem anymore. Oh, and there we go. It's built. Now, the kids that were born are actually starting to grow up, and we're finally starting to get even more workers than we had before. And with the increase of our population, we will need to add a little bit more water here. So we'll set the worker priority to max on this pump, so that the beaver is always there, constantly supplying us with some more delicious water. The floodgate is also built, so we can remove this dam, which is technically a little risky because, you know, the path to the wood, but it should be fine. I'll just replace with a nice underwater bridge instead, which doesn't look like it should work. It just seems like they would get pushed off and fall off this cliff right here. But luckily, that doesn't happen. And they'll just swim right over there without a problem. Why is this not being built though? Are you guys working on something else? Couldn't possibly be, right? Yeah, no. So why is this not being built then? Like what? Like you're just being stranded here for no reason and we'll lose a freaking worker. We can technically afford to, but at the same time we have one unemployed worker. Oh, actually, wait, never mind. He's the unemployed one because we actually have like 5 vacancies. Oh crap, that's where the problem was. We were just missing people in the district building, which if you don't know, they build things and they move cargo around the place. So let's put you up to max priority and that should fix the problem. Oh yikes. Apparently we don't even have enough beavers to fulfill all the highest priority jobs. Okay, I guess that's fine. I mean, how's our progress doing? Alright, progress not too bad. If these 5 beavers grow up as well, then we're gonna be doing pretty alright. Now where these paths kinda end, I'll just put down some more of these underwater bridges so that they can walk over there to the other side. And when we get more people to fill in some of these lower priority jobs, we'll be able to get all of these trees cut down as well. Because we're like practically out of these trees at this point. The only trees we have left are these, and they're not even grown yet. What you talking about? The water supply is fine. Like they're not even pumping water because we have too much. Or actually, wait. You give me an idea, chat. Let's add small water tanks here so that we can have more water when we go into our next drought. Also, if you like this video, then you'll definitely enjoy watching my Twitch streams. I'm currently doing an insane challenge of getting partnered before TwitchCon. So if you want to help me reach that goal, then be sure to check out my stream this Sunday at 2 PM CET. Also restrict the flow here so that the 2 floodgates on the side are closed and the middle one is halfway open, so that when the drought starts, less water gets to flow out before I get it closed. Also, pro tip, don't forget to set your storages correctly, so that they can put in the stuff you want them to put in, like water for example. Alright, it seems that things are going pretty well. We got wood, we got food, and we got our water storage up and running as well. And we even got our floodgates made. Now, actually, we're kind of not making enough beavers right now, so we'll slap down a few more of these breeding pods. That might be a bit overkill, but hey, we need more beavers, so we shall get more beavers. It might bite us later, but I guess we'll see about that. Also, damn, we got an 8-day drought ahead of us right now. So actually, I'll stop pumping the water, because otherwise our water is gonna be gone, our food is going to die, and we're gonna perish. But you know what? We move on. Let's start on our first big project here, which is gonna be our main water reservoir. So let's put this little staircase down so that we can actually get up there. And once we're up, we'll be able to make a nice triple floodgate, so we can fill all of this area with nice, delicious, nutritious water, which we'll 100% need to survive future droughts. Like, I've played on this map before, I've learned the ways, and even this isn't gonna be enough later on. Now, to be able to unlock triple floodgates faster, we'll need more inventors. So, beavers, get more inventive and get us more science, please, so that we won't die and can continue thriving as we are right now. Or, well, thriving is a strong word, as we have 5 days left of the drought and we have no water. Guess you better start pumping. So this might be a slight problem, but hopefully this is fine. Fingers crossed. Well then, we're 4 days in and we're completely out of water. Our plants are pretty much dead. Luckily, we still have some food left. Oh, I actually forgot the biggest water saving trick. Oh no. Well, we're screwed. I really should have paused all of these. That might be fine though. A lot of the beavers will probably die, but as long as we have just about enough to rebuild society, we should be fine. Alright, no beavers have actually died, and the drought is ending? Could it be we actually survived the disaster? Well, we have somehow pulled it off. Now we just need to get water as quickly as possible. You know what? I'm gonna put this floodgate up. We need all the water we can get. Oh, actually, that's too much water. Let's drain that before we start flooding the place. No, stop. There we go. Got the water flowing. Got the beavers dying. No, die first. Guys, drink up quick before any more of you die of thirst. My god, stop working. Now you're supposed to work, but go drink some water first. Okay, this is kind of fine. We can spare a few of them. I just don't want to spare a lot of them. Alright, so once they start putting in the water into these tanks, I'll actually turn these breeding pods on, just so we can get more beavers made. Because if we don't have more beavers before the next drought, then we'll just perish completely. So to prepare for future water problems, I'll actually slap in 2 more of these water pumps here, because yeah, we can't even supply enough water to the current population. Like 5 more beavers have perished since I said that we're fine on water, so no! There's another drought incoming. I actually don't even have people to pump water. What? Inventors, stop inventing, go pump water. Which actually reminds me, I have enough science to unlock the triple floodgates, and we can place it down right there, which will allow us to have a pretty big water reservoir up here. Though we won't be able to actually build the entire thing, as the beavers can't get to all of these floodgates. So what I'll do is build a little path down there so that they can get over there and build all of these floodgates. I'm really worried that the beavers will perish, it's really not looking good. Oh my, wait, more die? What happened? Why did everyone die? They died of hunger? Dude, I can't believe it. Well, if you got any tips on how to survive, then be sure to leave them down below, because I apparently really need some tips. Like, this was a freaking disaster. But anyways, thank you for watching and have a nice day.